Hello everyone, welcome back to Whiz. I'm Pradarshan, your host and your quiz master. So I'm here today with answers for yesterday's questions and five more questions for you today. So let's not waste any more time, let's get right to it. Our first question for yesterday: SBI cards along with this airlines have joined hands to launch a travel specific Visa credit card for members and Indian travelers. This is the first international co-brand partnership of SBI cards, which is the country's second largest credit card issuer, named the airlines. So the name of this airlines that had a tie-up with SBI cards was Vistara. So that is the answer for the first question. Moving on to the second question. These were referred to as eavesdroppers, wormholes, time machines, and veins of the internet. The use of this was first proposed by Chris Messina in 2007 tweet that, although initially described by Twitter as a thing for nerds, eventually led to their use spreading like wildfire throughout the platform. What am I talking about? Now, as complicated as this question sounds, the answer is rather much simpler. The answer we were looking for was hashtags. So we all use hashtags for various things nowadays. So this is how it all originated. And now moving on to our third question for yesterday. It was only after the centennial of its author's birth this novel got its reputation as a great American novel in the 20th century. The main character of this novel is a pro-aquatic mammal constituting the infraorder Cetacea, and the book's ending is based on the sinking of the whale ship Essex in 1820. Which book are we talking about? So this book, everyone must have read it as a child. The answer, the book's name is Moby Dick. So that is the book that we are talking about. And moving on to our fourth question for yesterday, Archibald Campbell, a civil surgeon of the Indian Medical Service, was transferred as a superintendent of this place in 1839 from Kathmandu, Nepal. In 1841, he bought seeds from Camellia sinensis from Kumaon and began to experiment with this planting. What did he start? So he started what we know today as the Darjeeling tea. So he was the one who initially started the plantation of the same. And now for our last question for yesterday. This virtual assistant has a prize named after it, which is worth $2.5 million, and teams and universities from around the world can win cash and research grants. The 2017 inaugural competition focused on the challenge of building a social bot. The University of Washington, the team they sent won the competition and in the year 2017. So name this virtual assistant. So this is not Siri, neither is this Google Assistant. The answer is Amazon Alexa Prime. So many of us use Alexa now, but this is where it all started back in 2017. And now for our five questions for today. Our first question for today: this movie was named after a real streetcar line. Marlon Brando was paid a sizable $75,000 for his work, partially because of the insider scoop that hailed Brandon's acting style as the most revolutionary thing to hit Hollywood since the talkies. Vivian Leigh received a $100,000 salary, making her the highest paid English screen actress of the day. Which movie are we talking about? Moving on to our second question for today. Joe Sheridan, a head chef of Foynes County Limerick, was attending to a group of American passengers disembarked from a Pan Am flying boat on a miserable winter evening in the 1940s. Due to the cold, Sheridan added whiskey to their coffee. When they asked if they were being served Brazilian coffee, Sheridan replied no, dash. What was his reply? So this is a rather easier question. I think many of you all will be able to crack that. Moving on to our third question for today. Known also as Cantucci, these are Italian almond biscuits that are originated in the city of Prato. They are twice baked, oblong shaped, dry, crunchy, and can be dipped in a drink, traditionally in Vinsanto, which is an Italian dessert wine. What food item are we talking about? Moving on to our fourth question for today. The district is Cairo. means the meaning of this is precious or priceless in Sanskrit. The model was created in 1966. She has turned 52 now. What is the word that connects all of the above? And now for our last question for today. This is the headquarters of the fourth largest IT company in the world and the largest outside of the USA and Europe with reference to the IT revenue. I'll repeat it. This is the headquarters of the fourth largest IT company in the world and the largest outside of USA and Europe with reference to the IT revenue. The old slogan is, the possibilities are infinite, and the new slogan is, shaping tomorrow with you. Tell me the name of this company. So these were our 5 questions for today. Please do not forget to leave your answers in the comments below. I will be back tomorrow with 5 more questions and 5 more answers. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I will see you all tomorrow. Till then, good night, stay safe and take care.